The BMW M division came to life in order to facilitate BMW's racing program. Evolving over the years, BMW M cars are now widely available to the public and boast a smattering of enhancements over standard BMW vehicles. From sport-inspired suspensions and aggressive exterior visual cues and racier power plants, BMW M vehicles are sure to delight any driver in pursuit of a performance experience behind the wheel. In 1995, North America received the second generation of the wildly popular and performance-minded M3 automobiles. This new chassis was to be known as the E36 M3. The E36 had big shoes to fill, following perhaps the purest driving form on the planet, the E30 M3. Had BMW gone soft in their ways at the new M division? Size had certainly increased, and with that an extra two-cylinder advantage over the outgoing E30. The large 3-liter S50 engine available in 1995 produced 240 horsepower and 225 foot-pounds of torque. 1996 brought about further changes, with the displacement bump bringing the inline 6-cylinder engine up to 3.2 liters, retaining the 240 horsepower but providing a healthy boost in torque up to 240 foot-pounds. The 96 to 99 M3 will sprint to 60 miles per hour from a standstill in 5.5 seconds and continue on to an electronically limited top speed of 139 miles per hour. Unfortunately for the North American market, the E36 M3 came in a very watered-down form. For the 96 to 99 model years, the North American model was nearly at an 80 horsepower deficit in comparison to the M3 offered elsewhere in the world. Whether due to stringent emission standards in the US or perhaps BMW's market research suggested American consumers wouldn't buy such an aggressive model, there is no mistaking that the North American spec M3s are perhaps half the car offered elsewhere. The E36 M3 was available in 3 layouts: coupe, convertible, and sedan. With your choice of either a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic transmission, BMW was certainly taking steps towards appealing their M vehicles towards everyday drivers. The E36 M3 is perhaps one of the best values on the used car market. An enthusiastic owner willing to invest some funds and sweat equity into one of these M3s is sure to enjoy this robust and performance-minded platform for years to come. With its near 50-50 weight distribution, front-engine rear-wheel drive layout, limited slip differential, and powerful inline-6 engine, it's sure to check the boxes on any enthusiast car owner's mind, without breaking the bank. The E36 body styling is significantly downplayed in comparison to the previous E30 M3. With less of a boy racer look to the second generation M3, they typically do not attract as much attention, and only subtle exterior differences set them apart from a non-M E36. The E36 vehicles represent a time period of cars in between the bare-bones, lightweight shells found in the late 1980s and the heavier passenger safety-oriented bodies of the 2000s. This in-between phase helped retain some of the E30's larger rectangular windows, which allowed the driver to easily identify the boundaries of the car and precisely place the M3 on the road as he desired. The M3 separates itself from the non-M 323, 325, and 328 siblings, with slightly more aggressive front and rear bumpers, optional side skirts, M3 specific wheels, and M3 badging. Inside the car, small changes can be found, such as steering wheel stitching, gauge cluster, and optional seating. Mechanically, the M3 was offered with a larger inline 6-cylinder motor, a limited slip differential, and altered suspension components for a more sporting nature.